Meanwhile, recent staff cuts to a vital U.S. Weather Service are raising concerns about the impact on the wider region, including the Bahamas, where the agency has provided critical forecasting support. With the hurricane season fast approaching, a local Met official weighs in on whether this should be a major concern for the country. Cleopatra Murphy has the story.
The Bahamas Department of Meteorology is more than capable of functioning on its own, despite the Trump administration's budget cuts at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration that has led to the firing of more than 800 staffers and could see 1,000 more let go, according to the Associated Press.
The Met Service could stand alone without anybody in the region. We are scientists, we are meteorologists. We have other tools, we have other mechanisms to use. Yes, their help was great. But if we lose that arm, I don't think it's going to be long, but because we lose that ability so far, that does not mean we can die.
Senior Met Officer at the Bahamas Department of Meteorology, Trinard Tynes' comments come after Acting Director of Meteorology Jeffrey Simmons recently shared that the department is already being impacted by the cuts, as services like heat advisories previously provided by the National Weather Service have been stopped. While the services were a benefit to the Bahamas, Tynes says the entities have more of a symbiotic relationship than the public realizes, especially during hurricane season.
Any storm that comes through in the Atlantic during hurricane season, it comes through the Bahamas before it gets to them. So they have to check our stuff first before they come up with their stuff as well. They send the plane out, yeah, they have the fancy technology, but the Bahamas have the experience, so they use our experience to know how to do what they have to do when any storms come in this way. So it's not just we lose, they lose as well. Because they lose a good collaboration, because every hurricane season, our people is at those meetings. Little do everybody know. We at those meetings, we sit down, we put in names for the storms and everything like that they vote on.
A major concern has been how the department's hurricane forecasting could be impacted because the Bahamas uses data collected by the National Hurricane Center's reconnaissance aircraft that flies directly into the storms. But Tynes says the department will adapt.
We only lose a few things, but they still writing forecasts that we could see, but we won't be getting the other heavier stuff like the hurricane hunting and all that other stuff. But we still have, we have the European model, we have Japan, we have German models, we worldwide. One person decide that they want to leave and play by themselves, that's fine.
As for the Met Office's preparedness for what is predicted to be an average hurricane season with 15 named storms, Tynes says staff are more than ready. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.